The enemy has thrown a lot of curveballs at us today.
And it is the enemy from within.
Captain's log, stardate 1672.9. Due to the malfunction of the ship's transporter, an unexplained duplicate of myself exists.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Monday Meditations. To start the week off right, the phrase we're going to be meditating on is when the enemy knows your name.
The battleground is in your head. The enemy would love nothing more than to be able to just confuse things in your head.
All right, you know how it works. You come up, you could disagree, front of the line. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
And this week and the past 3 months, and one of them is the fact that my entire speech has been wiped because my iPad won't even turn on. So that's a fun technical difficulty that we can figure out. And we are all witnessing in real time the battle that is raging for the soul of your generation.
All right, let's get started, everybody. Yes.
So we're just going to wing it. We're just going to wing it.
The Christian nationalists are running the military.
Yes, I unfortunately agree. What do you think the TPUSA's role is in this?
Oh, from what I understand, in some of the research stuff that I've been looking at, it was originally founded, a lot of Zionists had something to do with it anyway, so I think it was always meant to grab the youth.
And we are all witnessing in real time the battle that is raging for the soul of your generation.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
I was going to share with you stats. I was going to share with you all of the things that we have going on building. So I'm going to just start it off with this.
Please welcome White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt and CEO and Chair of TPUSA, Erika Kirk.
Hello. This is a great turnout.
I just want to start off by saying Scott Sullivan wanted to say hi. And also, my question is, how much more money do you think we should give to Israel?
At this point, probably very little. I mean, I think they have proper amount of funding. I think the more important operative question is, do you think that Israel is the good actor in the Middle East? And I believe they are, especially versus their radical Islamic neighbors. But I'm America first, and I think we've given a very generous amount of money to Israel right now, and they should be allowed to do as they see fit in the region and protect themselves.
Amen. I'll just say from the experience of seeing my husband do it, he was so courageous, like you talked about going to the lion's den, that he gave his life for free speech.
You yourself have said we have seen an increase in hate crimes and political
No, we have not. No, I did not. I said we're more divided. We have not seen an increase of hate crimes. We've seen.
Why do you think we're more divided, Charlie?
Oh, I think we're more divided because we finally exposed the left for what they are, and the left is the one dividing this country.
Okay, so you, like, no part of you at all, like, can reflect on what you just said as a divisive.
We are not. Well, let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you in real time.
Can I finish that?
Are there open mics for conservatives to speak at San Francisco State?
I think, and I've said this before, the more that you take light out of dark places, the darker it will get. So I just pray that each and every one of you, especially students, look to my husband as the example.
Well, to answer your question, I don't really think there's any good actors over there. I think both Hamas... Don't touch it? All right, my bad.
But I just want to encourage you guys to continue to watch my husband's videos and see how he engaged. And when
I don't think both Israel or Hamas are doing themselves any favors. That's my
Okay, that's fine. Do you have any other thoughts about that?
No.
Okay, do you think that what happened to Israel on October 7th was evil and wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We agree.
You might actually agree on more than you think.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
And steer them into that mode for another generation of voters. I think they originally had in mind to groom and craft Charlie Kirk as a presidential candidate and a president, and then Erika Kirk as the first lady. I don't think their marriage was some authentic love marriage at all. I don't believe that.
And it actually got to the point where this is documented that a priest had to be called to pray over their collapsing marriage, which I believe detonated the night of September 9th, the night before Charlie was murdered.
Even what I loved the most is seeing the evolution of him being on campus. At first, he would hold the microphone while the other person across the table was speaking. And as time went on, he put the microphone down.
Is it easy for conservatives to speak out at the school?
Not at all. And that's not okay. That's what I'm saying. I came up to the mic with this sense of, like, let's reunite.
To actually listen and then be able to engage appropriately from there and really just
I agree. The way we reunite is by defeating the left.
Okay, again, you're cutting me off.
doing what even Jesus did, which was ask questions.
By defeating the left, I have never said let's defeat the right. I think that the ideology that MAGA pushes is it's bad. It's cancerous.
What ideology specifically?
Just hating the left.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. But again, I just hope that my husband continues to be an inspiration to all of you.
Oh, the enemy within. Oh, the enemy within. The president that you guys support that's sitting in the Oval Office right now.
Because they're very, very different. And it is the enemy from within.
Has said over and over again that Democrats are the enemy within.
They are.
Yes. Charlie was the best at that. He was the best at that, being able to stand a foot away from someone who is ardently disagreeing with you, sometimes in vile ways.
Democrats are the enemy within.
They are.
With disgusting rhetoric.
Donald Trump is doubling down on calling Democrats enemies from within.
Proved that the Democrat Party's main constituency are made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
But still being able to maintain his composure.
What can I do for you, Jim?
I said give me the brandy!
It's not true. What is your question?
And respect for the other side.
The question is,
it's not true. So your facts are wrong. So yeah.
wow.
And you can even check the grant.
Tyler Boyer, your COO, he said that the TPUSA mission statement, you cannot be here if you are against Israel.
I'm happy to share with you the history during Point USA because I've learned the whole thing from the bottom up. So you do realize you're talking to the guy that basically around there.
Is that America first?
What he's saying is that you can't be here if you're against the values of Western civilization. That's correct.
What is Western to him?
I'm sorry?
What is Western to him?
Well, Israel embraces Western civilizational values. Just you take your hands out of your pocket.
Yeah,
Sorry.
enough, yeah.
You never know what people have.
Sorry, yeah.
You never know what people have.
Sorry, yeah.
And so I think that's why things went south. And she's probably has something to do with everything. I won't say it because I won't get in trouble. I don't want you to have any lawsuits from TPUSA, but I think it's obviously all constructed. And when he didn't go with the donors, because the donors control everything, right? The billionaires, the politicians are just slaves. They just do what the donors and the billionaires say. So when Charlie stops doing that, then they have to come up with another backup, which is make him a martyr. Let's try to lure people in. They traumatize us, do the whole assassination thing.
Erika herself admitted on national television that at 2:30 in the morning, she urged Charlie to sleep alone in their daughter's room so he could rest better before Utah. In the morning, Charlie grabbed his ring and his necklace from the bathroom and left for this huge, very important event without saying goodbye to his wife.
The enemy would love for me to be angry. He would love it.
It's been reported that shortly before his assassination, he messaged one of his friends saying, "It feels like it's over." A lot of people interpreted this as him talking about his life, but I think it's very obvious he was talking about his marriage. I think the night of September 9th, there was a fight, and Charlie and Erika decided that they would be getting a divorce.
When you're traumatized, that's why they push so fast to get all this memorial stuff and all this TPUSA stuff out right away, because they have to get you when you're in that trauma state to emotionally attach you. Just like a trauma bond, just like an abusive person would, so they can gather lots of money and lots of momentum while they have the grievance and the despair and everybody who's like, not thinking straight and not saying, hey, that doesn't make any sense, that none of this makes sense. So I think that's kind of where they're going with that. And I think it was meant to harness in a new generation of voters onto this whole Zionist, Christian nationalist, GOP sort of platform.
Israel embraces Western values far better than its neighbors. Again, it doesn't matter where they are, they just have Western values. Again,
The problem is TPUSA has a lot of resources to its name, and if you cannot promote American values, American First values, without being pro-Israel, then what's the point of even having TPUSA and America First message?
It's a good question, Erika.
From the
While I
standpoint,
sit here and think.
From the standpoint of telling them career versus family.
Yeah.
Well, from my experience, before I met Charlie, I did have my own company.
Now, I believe the only explanation that makes any sense is around the same time of Charlie messaging his friends that it's over in reference to his marriage. Erika also messaged the donors saying it's over, not only in reference to her marriage to Charlie, but in reference to all hope being lost that he would ever come back to their side politically.
But I built it in a way where once I met Charlie and then we got married and had a family, it could run on its own. So I could focus on being a wife and being with my kids. And that was my priority. That was everything to me. I don't think there's a one size fits all. There's single mothers out there. There's people that have different circumstances. I think you really need to pray about where the Lord is taking you. And if you do have a husband that's supportive and you are blessed to be a stay-at-home mom, that's just as much of a massive role and a job as being a CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Now, from the donor's perspective, the looming divorce between Charlie and Erika not only could represent the end of Turning Point USA from an optics perspective would be absolutely catastrophic, but also represents the fact that the very last string on their puppet, which was Erika, is gone.
You are the guardian of your home, and raising your children is the most precious blessing that you could have as a woman, because as a woman, you were made to be a mother. And so I just would implore anyone who is struggling with that option to really pray, and you and your husband are able to make that decision together as what's best for your family and your children.
no, I said again, it's a better way to frame it as Western values than saying pro-Israel. If you're not pro-West, of course I won't employ you.
Values don't always align with Israel, though.
I understand. Yeah, and we as America don't always live up to our own Western values, right?
Right, but
so
we shouldn't fund Israel's outside of America. We shouldn't fund it, or at least we should withhold money if they are against our values.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's where we might disagree, but sure.
But do you think it should be unconditional or conditional?
No, it should 100% be conditional.
Conditional. Okay, fair enough.
Cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks.
So they had no choice but to do what the mob does when you don't listen to them after you take their money, which is to get rid of you. And we all know what happened next. Conveniently, a 22-year-old from 142 yards away with the best shot in the entire world got rid of Charlie just in time to save Turning Point USA and anoint the new CEO, which is, of course, Erika Kirk.
Thank you.
All right. God
Thanks,
bless you
Erika.
guys. Thank you for coming. Have a good night.
same time, former Secretary of Defense Mark Esper, who served in the Trump administration, says the American people should take Trump seriously when he suggested he would use the military against American citizens.